Well, hello, track gang, and well, this is the last day up at Strasburg. I would have recorded some video, but I didn't bring the video camera up. I'm actually recording this on the phone. It's been a wild couple of days. Met Sparky, obviously, Ron Piskel, Dave from the Carolina Foothills, Heath from Humanity Junction, Alan, and I cannot remember his channel for some stupid reason. I couldn't remember his name, now I can't remember his freaking channel. Rodney's been up here, Hot Rod Rodney's been up here. DB Tech, Dave from DB Tech was up here. Dave from the Crooked River and Eastern was up here. Anthony from the Georgia Sunbelt was up here. Joe Rader from the Black Rock Central was here yesterday. Thomas Garassi was up here. Saw Nick from Nick's Crossing, he was up here. There was when we took the train last night, there was a fella that has, I think it's called Classic Rails or Classic Wales, something like that. I gave him one of my cards. I'm hoping he subscribes. If not, I'll try and see if I can find him and put him in the link or put him in the description below. But, you know, well, obviously Rick the Trees went up here with the guy that actually works on his railroad, John Foltz. Sorry, Rick, had to do it. Nathan DeLay was up here with his dad. I'm trying to think of everybody that's been up here. I mean, it's been a blast. Taken 3 train rides in the last 2 days. Did the wine and cheese car on Saturday evening. Did the, coach car yesterday afternoon at noon or 12:30, and then did the 6 o'clock open air car last night. And of course we've been hanging out over at the Red Caboose, which is where Dave was staying. Actually a bunch of them were staying. That's who else was up here. I'm sorry, Frank, Steeler fan 820, he was up here with his family. Frank from South Dakota was here, and I forgot what his channel's name is. Fred Neer was up here for a bit. He was actually up here Friday. I don't think he was here yesterday. And today, I believe Boxcar Jerry is headed over here with John 2618. So we're getting ready to meet up again. Right now, it's like a little after 10 in the morning. I went ahead and checked out of my hotel. I was staying about 20 minutes away. But, you know, like I said, so that was Friday and Saturday. Friday, let me back up a minute. Here we go. Did the train ride in the evening, but during the day, because of the rain, did the Pennsylvania Railroad Museum up here. It's across the street. Yesterday, after the train ride, went down to the Choo Choo Barn and then the Strasburg hobby shop. I picked up a couple of things down there. I'll go ahead and I'll show that stuff off once I get back home. But, you know, basically we would finish the day, we would go back over to Red Caboose, we'd hang out for a bit, which was a blast, you know, hanging around a bonfire, sitting there chit-chatting. So it was really, really nice. Ian from the Lehigh River subdivision was up here with his family. Gee, see, I told you I'd forget somebody. I'm probably forgetting a whole bunch of people, and I'm probably, the next time I see them, I'll get smacked, but that's beside the point. So, any rate, like I said, today I'm gonna do one more meetup with the folks here in the morning, and then I'm gonna scoot over with. Actually, I think Rodney's gonna follow me back to the house. But we're gonna go over to the Toy Train Museum, which is right behind the Red Caboose Hotel, and then like I said, I'm gonna head on home, and then you know, we'll get some video once I get down there, because like I said, I know Rodney wants to follow me down and then take a look at my layout, because he wants to start rebuilding his. So, you know, that's the plan. Like I said, sorry I didn't do any video, but I do have a boatload of pictures. Those will be at the end of the video. But this is I've been up here a couple of times, but I think this has been the most enjoyable time I've ever had up here, only because of the fact of meeting up with all the YouTubers. You know, I know there was a bunch of folks that couldn't make it. You know, hey, there's going to be some other meetups, I'm sure. In fact, I'm going to probably have a video after I get some stuff together. Once I get back to the house, I've got to figure some things out, but as you all know, you saw last year, my wife had won tickets to the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad Museum, and I was talking to a couple of the guys up here, and they're interested in doing that. So, there might be a meetup maybe later this year, probably going to be August, September time frame-ish for that. I know that we've got the Timonium Train Show coming back up, and I think it's going to be the first weekend in October. And I think there might be another meetup for that. I'll go ahead and put the information together for that. I'll probably get a little bit of help from my daughter on that one too, because she's a good event planner and I'm not. But at any rate, so like I said, I know that there's going to be a whole bunch of video. We're going to be, with all the YouTubers that have been up here, I'm sure there's going to be a flood of video from Strasburg, so, and pictures, so be prepared. For the time being, I'm going to sign off, and we'll be back with the normal video camera, and we'll go from there. So hang tight, we'll be back. All right, track gang. After what was a rather fascinating and a very enjoyable 3 days up at Strasburg, and I'm sure you all have gotten tired of seeing Strasburg videos, but, well, here's another one. Mine only has one video to it though. I didn't do a whole lot of video, and I should have taken a lot more pictures than what I did, but we'll get to that in a minute, because that's actually coming after I get finished talking about some of the other things that happened while I was up at Strasburg. First thing is, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to rearrange things here a little bit because I need to bring, I need to bring the camera a little closer. I love this. Hello, Dolly. And as you can see, yes, I'm wearing the Sidetrack Sunday shirt. I actually took this down from the Teespring store, only because of the fact that as much as I like the shirt, and I like the design, the shirt itself, this is one of the normal tees. I like the Comfort Fit tee that the B&N logo one is on, more than I do the normal t-shirts. So I'm actually going to do some redesigning and then some updating on Teespring. I don't know when, but when I do, I will go ahead and let everybody know. And of course, because I keep waving my hand in front of the camera, the light keeps changing. So anyway, what did I pick up from Strasburg? Well, DJ's Trains was handing out sheet styrene. So I got a couple different styles of sheet styrene, which was really cool. Like I said, I don't know exactly what I'm going to end up doing with this yet, but we will see. The other thing, this was probably one of the things that I was really looking forward to getting while I was up at Strasburg, was this guy. This came from a fellow YouTuber. This came from my partner in crime from the Build Crew 2.0. This came from Mr. James Galton. I now have a small air compressor that I can hook up my airbrush to. I just have to go ahead and see if my airbrush is even worth messing with, or if I have to get a new brush. Along that, while we were up at Strasburg, we stopped off at the Strasburg Train Shop. It's one of probably the last brick and mortar train shops around. And I picked up a few things while I was up there. They actually did have Tester's glue, so I've now got a newer bottle of that. I got myself some more number 11 blades, which I needed. I picked up this Great Northern boxcar. This was $5. It's going to need to be reweighted, and it's also going to need to be updated. Obviously, it's got the horn hook couplers on it. I'm going to have to do some work on that. That's going to be unique because I can actually go ahead and put the correct couplers on there the correct way now. I've actually got all the bits and pieces, the drill and so on and so forth. The tap set. What's happening? Oh, there it is. I was going to say, I just noticed that this one here is missing a coupler. The coupler's in the box, thankfully. And then I got this Jersey Central Lines refrigerator car. And if I'm not mistaken, nope, I was wrong. Oh, wait a minute, yeah, they do. I think the tops actually do open a little bit. So anyway, so I've got myself a Jersey Central refrigerator car that I'll have to do a little bit of work to get it, because I've got to put the coupler back on and so on and so forth, you know. But that one I think I paid $8 for. So, you know, every once in a while you'll find some, I guess you can find some deals out there. So I'm going to stop here. I'm going to stop babbling for a minute. And I'm going to go ahead and go ahead and get the pictures up for what I took up at Strasburg and the video. Because like I said, the last day that we were there, I did take a video. But we'll be back eventually. All right, before I sign off here, I want to mention a couple of things real quick. There is the possibility of a fall YouTube meet and greet down near me. It'll be. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put out a video about it, but it'll be in mid-October, right around the same time that the Timonium train show is. So keep your eyes open for that one. I'm hoping to get that video out early next week. We'll see what happens this weekend. That's one thing. The other thing is I've been busier than heck. It's been ridiculous. I'm going to, in the link below, or in the description below, is going to be links to I'm hoping, every channel, or most of the channels that were up at Strasburg this past weekend. There were quite a few of us. I think when I put it all together, with the help of Heath and Rick, I think we counted 32 or 33 of us, somewhere in that ballpark. It may have been more. I have a feeling it was more, but we missed some folks. But if you don't see your name in the description, let me know and go ahead and put a link to your channel. You can do that, so that way we catch everybody. It was a blast to meet everybody that was up there. It was a great time. I know some folks were only up there for one day. Some of us were up there for 3. It didn't matter. I mean, we just had a ball, and we actually met some other YouTubers that weren't there for the meet and greet. That we're now subscribed to on YouTube. So it was, like I said, it was a blast. I'm glad we were able to do this after almost, or actually 3 years ago was the last one. That was up in Steamtown. And I know that there's going to be some other stuff coming up. And to be perfectly honest, and I know Sparky's talked about this before, we don't, everybody can do this. We can have impromptu meet and greets, whatever, however you want to do it. Dave doesn't have to be the only one doing them. So, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and throw my hat in the ring for what it is. See what I can pull together for this fall, and we'll go from there. But you all know the deal. Wait for the highball. Green tracks ahead. We'll catch you all next time. Be safe. God bless. We will see you.